So I was at my local gun shop today, met up with a buyer for my 1911, and sold my 1911. So I was shopping around. I love Sig. I'm a Sig fanboy, admittedly. And while looking around, I couldn't decide if I wanted a 9mm or if I wanted another 45. I love the 45. I'm a huge 45 fan. I have a 380 P238. So, I'm not really a 9mm fan. I'm not sure why. I just like big bullets, I guess. I know I have a 380, but that's just out of convenience. It's easy to put in my pocket, and I think it's the best looking 380. So I got this as a range gun slash sometimes carry gun. I use this cheap Uncle Mike's holster for appendix carry, which is very comfortable and it hides it very, very well. For a cheap $16 holster, I sincerely recommend this. I also have an Alien Gear holster, which I really recommend. I had to send in my old 1911 shell to get the Sig P220 shell to be able to carry my P220. So with no further ado, let's unbox this thing. Well, it's already been unboxed, but yeah, give me 1 second. Manual. I'm sure it's not what you guys want to see. Do join the NRA. Please do join it. Ammunition lives up to his name. Never tried Sig rounds yet, but I hear they're pretty good. I got some gold dots for it because the rounds I had on my 1911 were the Hornady, not the critical defense. I think the critical defenses are the ones with the red polymer thing in here, or plastic thing. I'm not sure if it's the one, but well, point is, the ones with the red little shits inside the hollow point, they feed in this magazine. But the critical duty, I think it's called the plus P critical duty, the mouth on the hollow point is way too wide, and you can load the first round, but as soon as you load that second round or try to, unlike the gold dots, see how they fit right in there? The other ones, the critical duties or whatever they were, the plus Ps, they would get stuck right there and they would not go in the mag. So just beware, if you do have a Sig mag, Sig Sauer P220 mag, they will not feed. They won't even load. Not even the fact that they won't feed in the gun, they just won't even load in the mag. So just keep that in mind. And here's the Sig P220. Let me try and readjust this real quick. There we go. Now, I put about 100 rounds through this gun today. Did some defensive practice. It is loaded, so for you safety Nazis. There you go. I did put about 100 rounds through it. 230 grain Federal, and I also put, I believe it was Fiocchi, I think it was. But yeah, this one does come with night sights. Now I had the Sig P220 carry before, and I sold it. I just didn't like it. I didn't like the carry size. I wanted the full size P220, and for some reason I could never find the full size. Whenever I had the money, I could never find it. So now I had the money, and I found it. So I took it. I bought it. I could not say no at the gun store. Now this one does come with that new style grip. It's very comfortable. It's a very comfortable grip in your hand. It's substantially very comfortable. However, I'm not a fan of this grip. It's comfortable, but I think I'm gonna go with the original style grips and get the rosewood grips for it. I think with the contrast with the rosewood and the nitron and the black coating would look amazing. Now, for those who don't know, This is an aluminum frame with a stainless steel slide, and of course stainless steel barrel. Has the external extractor, not the internal one. And this was made in Exeter, New Hampshire. Wow, this just feels so good, and it shoots so well. There's hardly any felt recoil on this, at least from my perspective. And I do believe this is the short trigger, not the short reset trigger, I think. Let me see. So yeah, it resets right there, and it's got about a little bit of play before it actually goes bang. It's a very heavy double action trigger, extremely heavy, probably about 10 pounds or more. Yeah, probably about 10 pounds. Yeah, that's a very heavy trigger. But once you get it into single action, well, once the hammer's cocked back, it is very, very light. Now it does come with a decocker. Bam, we're ready to go. So the way I carry it is just mag in, rack the slide, decock it, put another round in the mag, put the mag back in. So I carry a +1 in this. You can buy extended mags for this, which come with 10 rounds. They do sell them, but they're a bit pricey. And I'm glad that Sig at least sold me this one with 2 mags. It does come with 2 stock 8-round mags. And I have to at least be thankful for that. Sig for a while would only ship with 1 mag. But now they started shipping with 2, some guns at least. My Sig P220, I got it recently, and well, it only came with 1 mag. I bought a second mag for it, 2 more mags for it actually. But yeah, this one only comes with 2 mags. It's very nice, very light. I actually carried this when I left the range, and I carried it appendix. And I drove with it and walked around with it, sat down with it, and it felt great. There were no problems whatsoever with this gun. Now I'm used to carrying big guns, especially appendix. It's comfortable for me like that. I used to have a Sig P226 seal version, 9mm. I used to have that one. I would carry it appendix style. This isn't any different. If you look at the 226 and this one, it's practically the same size except for the grip. The grip is a little bit thicker on the 226, being that it's double stack and this is single stack. How does it compare to the 227? Same thing. There's so the 227 is just practically the 226 but in 45. So the length of the slide on the 220 and the 227 are going to be the same. The width is going to be the same. Same aluminum style frame, rails. But the grip is going to be more of the grip from the 226. Thicker as opposed to this one, which is slimmer. Fits just amazing in your hand. Amazing. Take this gun apart. Lock the slide to the rear. Take this notch. Put it down. Let the slide go. And it comes apart. Just like that. Full rails, which I love. Very light once you take the slide off. Breaks down similar to like any other Glock or, well, yeah, similar to a Glock or Springfields or Smith & Wessons. And there you go. That's the slide. Put it back in. It's all dirty because of the range. Sorry, it's hard to do this on camera. Lock it back. And then just flip this back over. and you're good to go. Yeah, this is the Sig P220. 45 nitron coating, stainless steel slide, aluminum frame. I really like this gun. I really recommend it. Now they say they recommend that every 5,000 rounds or so you should take off and replace the spring here, the return spring, and just essentially replace all the springs in the gun after 5,000 rounds or so. That's what they recommend on the forums, and especially I think also Sig does as well. If you have any debates on getting this gun, stop debating it. No longer debate it. Do not debate it. Just get it. It's worth the money, and the quality is just bar none. Like, unless you go with a Les Baer or one of those custom 1911s, then the quality is much better on those. So I hear. Never owned one, but I've held one. I've shot them, and to me, I know a lot of 1911 guys will hate me for this, but once you shoot the $1,000 plus 1911s, be it Sig Sauer or Les Baer or any of the other companies, after a while, it's just, to me at least, other than the trigger being slightly better, I don't feel much of a difference. I guess it's like if you're a car guy, if you're comparing the new 2015 Mustang GT stock, it goes 0 to 60 at about 4.4 seconds, and then you compare, say, a Corvette that can do it in 4 seconds flat. For the average person who's just going to drive it around the street, you're not going to really feel much of a difference between the two. Yeah, the driving ability of the cars might be different. The weight of the cars might be different. The body style might be different. However, for the average Joe, unless you're going to drag race that thing, then it doesn't really matter, I think. The extra 0.4 seconds isn't going to make a difference. Same thing for regular shooters. Like, I go to the range often. I teach people how to shoot sometimes, and I haven't done any competitions yet, even though I want to. I just don't have the time to with law school. But, like I said, I'm not a target shooter. Even if I do competitions, I want to do IDPA. I don't really care for the other ones, especially not I don't want to have to hit a target 100 yards away with my handgun. I'm not going to do that. I'm pretty sure this gun could do it, and can do it well, but it'll be difficult. Also, why the hell would you want to shoot someone at 100 yards with a handgun? Wait till they get closer, or just get a rifle at that point. No, you can do it. I can hit a target with this gun at 100 yards. I've done it with other guns. But like I said, why would you want to? I guess for skill and for practice, and just to see if you can do it. Yeah, that'll be great. Oh, one thing, this gun does come with serrations right here. It's very nice. Very, very nice. But going back to that, once you get to the $1,000 range, to me, unless the maker's charging $1,000 for the gun just completely sucks. But once you get into that range, I really can't see much of a difference between them all. I can't. I know 1911 guys will come on here and bash me for that, but oh well, bash away. But yeah, that's my opinion. Take it for what you will. I hope you enjoy this review. Stay safe, guys and girls.